show you my one race here at Lime Rock with NO Chicanes. I got 6th position through qualifying. Right now I'm on the inside, the blue Porsche. A little bumping and stuff here. In the beginning it's always a little rough, but I actually get out to a quick lead, thank God, because as AI drivers I gotta tweak the settings a little bit more, because some turns are really good going through, other ones they're not, and they bunch up, so I gotta do a little tweaking on that. But as you can see, I'm still holding the lead, just running a nice line here. I don't know how this works, if they are like a self-learning, self-adjusting, because I'll tell you though, the one guy that's right behind me now, I'm pretty sure that's him in the BMW Z4. Man, he and I go back and forth, and he stays with me for a good amount of time on that. So I don't know, how that works or whatever, but I'll have to maybe look for a video or something on it. But I definitely got a little bit of learning to do. I think there's a couple things I gotta mess with and practice with. But yeah, sometimes I don't know how these AI, they go off course and they somehow stay, or at least get back on it pretty quickly. Me, I go off course. Most of the time I'm spinning. Very rare I actually go off and don't spin. Excuse the cough. So yeah, there'll definitely be a couple times in this video that I am going to fast forward, because if the car's right behind me, see, I went off right there. He got around me in the Mercedes, but he went right off after that, so I let the BMW get behind me again. Like I said, he and we ran most of the race, fairly close to each other. A couple times I actually got pretty far out in front of him, if I remember correctly, when you're in the heat of it. But there he goes, rocketing past me, and if I remember correctly, he went off-road again. Almost made the Mercedes go off, but, I'll tell you, the AI, they hold on to the car. What I like is they can drive really well, but they also make mistakes, Nothing worse than AI, just never make a mistake. So we do a little fast forward in here. I'm sure I make a mistake somewhere, I forget where it is, and allow them to catch up to me. I guess it's the Mercedes. I thought it was the BMW and I that were going back and forth more often, but it's actually that Mercedes. So when you're in the middle of the race and you're thinking about what's going on in the race, I guess you're not paying attention to the finite details. I'm no Jimmy Broadbent either, who can name every car, and God, that guy's amazing. Nobody's listening to me anyway, but if you happen to be listening to me, and if by some chance you haven't watched any of Jimmy Broadbent's videos, you gotta watch him. How he can commentate while he's driving and rattle off the manufacturers of the cars and the models, and I don't know how he does it. I don't even know how he just drives and talks at the same time. I can't do that. He's been doing it for 6-7 years, and I'm sure if I went back and listened to his first videos, he's not, there's no way he could be at the level he's at now, because right now, he could be, I think he has done some commentating as well, but anyway, me and this Merc here, we're having a good little race here. So funny, you come over that hill there, you see the front wheels on the Porsche come up off the ground. But yeah, we were pretty back and forth. I don't know why I thought it was the BMW, but anyway, I digress. But this is a fun track to play around with. Took that a little bit off there, so I get past again. That's really you know, if I went off track or made a mistake, that was the only time I really lost the lead. Here comes that BMW again. Can't remember if he winds up catching up to me, and we got a little three-way race going. I was just I was really trying to concentrate in this race on not blowing my engine, because I think I've blown 4 or 5 already. Downshifting too quick, and I gotta look in the settings and see if there's something I can do with that. Maybe turn down the rev limiter a little bit so it keeps it from blowing the engine if I accidentally downshift a little too much. I have to look into that, because sometimes it just feels like my shifter, I feel like I only click it once and it'll go down twice. I don't know. Maybe I'm just shifting wrong. I don't know. They have a little shifter mod for these where it puts magnets in there to give it a little bit more of a positive click. I'm starting to hang out a little bit here trying to catch this guy. Don't know why. There's still like 7 laps left, and we've been hanging pretty close the whole time, so really no need for me to go abusing my tires or getting stupid and overdriving the car. And the other thing I'm really trying to concentrate on, if I, you know, if all possible, obviously I don't want to bump or hit, you know, banging like that, that's going to happen. But I'm really, really, really trying to run as clean of a race as I possibly can. I'm trying to pretend like it's actually my real car, and, you know, I'm trying to take care of it, except for obviously the engine. I keep popping them things. But the body I really care about. So I think I'm going to walk away for a little bit. Let's fast forward. Let's see what lap we're on. Lap 9. Oh, I see a car up ahead of me, but I don't think I ever catch him. Actually, I do think I catch him. I think he spins out coming up this hill over the chicane. Well, there is a chicane there in some of the races, but not this race. Some of the variants of the track, I should say. So, they're starting to catch up to me. A little bit, maybe. Those two are having a really good race, man. Those two are like glued to each other. Oh, look at that. He hit me. Anybody see that? I might have broke a little hard in there, actually. Actually, again, I can look at my things and see. Brake, not that much brake. I guess I slowed up a bit. A little bit too much. Another thing I gotta do eventually is turn on the damage, because right now, to me, I'd rather just learn to drive the tracks, learn to drive in traffic, learn the car, and then I'll, you know, as I get a little bit better. Yeah, oh, there's one right there. That's one of the ones I passed out. He just pulled out in front of everybody and just screwed everybody's lap. So I think that was, I wonder if anybody can catch me after that. 13 out of 15. Yeah, no, I think I run a pretty clean race now. I don't think anybody can really catch me, but so it's a little Porsche 991 racing at Lime Rock. Just messing around, having fun, enjoying the game. Makes me rage sometimes when, you know, the AI spin you out or do something stupid like blow the engine when you're in the lead with, you know, 5 laps to go or whatever. But I guess these are the things that happen. So, well, actually, I think this is the last lap. I think so. Yeah, it's gotta be. So I am still, yeah, I'm definitely still going full throttle. Coming through, yeah. That is a pretty car. Ooh, came a little out of there. I almost screwed it up on the I'll tell you what, I would have lost it, I guarantee you. There I am for the victory. And that's that.